Okay, so to open a store on AllGoods, you're just going to need to head to this page, which you can access from the top right menu here. Just click on this button here called Open a Store. Now, the important first step of opening a store is whether you want to sell used items as well as new items, or just new items. If you do sell used items in your store, you're going to need to check this box, I sell used items, and that will allow you to sell used items underneath your store name as well. If you don't sell used items, then you don't need to check this box. Don't worry about it. Now, you're going to need to next you're going to need to enter your store name. I'm just going to enter example store, and then enter your website. My website's example store and example domain.co.nz. The next step is just to simply add a brief description about your store, and mine is just going to be example store description. You can edit this description later on if you do want to edit it. Next step is to add a logo. I'm just going to add an example store logo here that I have ready. Again, you don't need to actually add this in at this point if you don't have a logo nice and ready to go, and you can always edit it later after your store has been created. The next step is to add an address. I'm just going to add 123, there you go, 125, just an example address here. Now, all of the fields in here will need to be filled in, including the suburb field, so make sure that you've got all of that filled in ready before you go to the next page. Just going to click next here. Right, the next step is to choose your store type. There's a table here which shows all the differences between your gold, your silver, and your bronze stores. Just choose the type of store that is appropriate for you. They just basically differ on the requirements and shipment time, as well as responding to chat messages. For now, I'll just choose a gold store, or keep it as it is. Right, on this last fourth step is just entering your bank account details to show how your store will get paid. And this is powered by AllGoods Payments, which is set up with Stripe. Now, the important thing to note here is that AllGoods does not charge any transaction fee. However, Stripe does have a 2.9% plus 30 cents transaction fee, which is separate from the AllGoods 2% success fee. So that one's charged by Stripe. Now, all you need to do here is click I agree to the terms and conditions and Stripe connected account agreement, and you'll just enter your bank account number. I'm just going to enter a testing bank account number here. Okay, so this is the last page. This is just reviewing a few details. So I've got my logo here, my store name, my store type, description, and website. Again, all of these details can actually be edited later once you've set up your store as well. So don't worry too much if you do want to change something later.